Hello, Aries gods and goddesses. How are you guys? So today we are going to be talking about your next step. This reading may not resonate with everyone. Please check your sun, moon, rising. Share the love. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell. And let's get started. Let's see. So what is the next step? All right, so what is the next step, Aries? So first off, I am seeing the Page of Swords, which is a messenger of words, whether this is through technology, communication, letters, books. This is a card of walking on eggshells. She is walking on a sword there, barefoot. And this looks like this is a place of research. So what is your next step? Definitely through research. What I'm getting also is that there's discontent and boredom. So we want to look for the things that are opposite of this. Things that bring us to life, things that intrigue us, things that interest us, things that are long-standing. And it just could be because you are bored now and you're wanting to change your future, change your life, change your lifestyle, change what you eat, where you live, who you hang out with. What do I have to change? So I am seeing the Hangman here. This is this definitely speaks to like the card of Odin in this deck, and Odin gave his left eye in order to receive rune knowledge. And if you don't know what runes are, look them up, Google it. It is about receiving knowledge that brings you to a new level or a new state of being. So I see the research. I see what you have to change is the very part of this card is about just hanging around too much, being too blasé all the time about things. So this could be a form of laziness in a way, but it does show me that there's room for growth here. So what you have to change is by researching for things in your mind. It is showing me that, you know, this card is about the 4 elements. I always say that, but this could be, you know, them telling you to seek out information through spirit just for your own sake, because this is the Empress and she is either pregnant or she is birthing something that she can create, as in a business or a project or an idea, or it could be self-love, or it could just be enjoying your 5 senses. But there needs to be a rebirth of this creativity within you. How can you change this? Oh, how can you make changes? Through healing. It looks like you're longing for something here because they do show disruption. This not healing is causing the disruption. So this is confinement, and this is being stuck in a box. This is not allowing yourself to think outside of a box, a new perspective. Remember, we just had that Libra new moon, and that is about seeing yourself from the outside in, seeing yourself through the eyes of others so that you can see more clearly and learn how you truly are or how you behave, and seeing it just for exactly what it is. This sadness or this pain is what's causing the disruption. So you have to heal it. You have to heal it if you want to change it. What can you continue doing? Ooh. What can you continue doing is being opportunistic and looking at the possibilities, the things you can create, the things that you can do, the things that you have available to you. You actually need to go after them and stop being jealous. Oops. So I am showing the deception and envy, and this is a disappointment and focusing on the things that haven't worked out. So what can you continue doing? Heal the mind, get rid of the negative thinking, and you are going to be able to go after the things that you're researching. How will your life change if you choose to take this next step? Let's see. I see that there is a lot more stability in your life, a lot more happiness, coming together and celebrating a milestone. I do see that your guides are going to be celebrating with you, because I do see the crown chakra here. So this is about that spiritual development. This is that connectedness to spirit. And it looks like, how will it change your life? What happens in spirit always trickles down. So if you have spirit in a very abundant, blessed state, and people are celebrating for you and congratulating you, it's only going to manifest down here on the earth. So if you choose to do the work in order to change your life, that's when things are going to happen for you. And it looks really beautiful. So let me see about some advice, a little bit more advice from your guides. So Lord Shiva popped out, so that is the masculine. Transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being taken, dance with the universe. I see 𝑒𝑚𝑒𝑟𝑔𝑒𝑛𝑐𝑦, Mora, awaking presence, the universe is with you, wear a cloak of protection and love. That could be asking for extra protection while you're healing. Divine alchemy, holy amethyst, that's a beautiful card. That is a beautiful card. Move beyond your current challenges, focus on what you desire. That's pretty much the synopsis here. Don't focus on the pain, don't focus on the disappointments. Figure out how to do it anyways. Ancestor spirit, connect with your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So that's what I was telling you by connecting to spirit in order to find those answers. All right, Aries, I hope that resonated with you. And hello, Taurus gods and goddesses, how are you? I am coming in with a next step reading. This reading may not resonate with everyone. Please check your sun, moon, and rising. So please share the love, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, do all those beautiful things. Let's get the messages out to everyone. So let's see what your next step is, Taurus. What is the next step? So first one, what is my next step? This is a card about stepping back. Stepping back and looking at the story of your life, the picture from an unbiased perspective. This is a place of healing, meditation, prayer. This is a place of R&R. This is about finding stability within your thoughts. So it looks like it needs to be a place of almost non-action for a little bit for your next step. Awareness. What did I just say? Awareness is, in those moments of quiet is when we receive the most messages from spirit, when we allow ourselves to just be and to drift and to relax. For some reason, I am seeing that maybe you might want to take like a car ride or a bike ride. Maybe you have like a motorcycle, but it's just that moment of being able to drive and not really think too much about things, just allowing it to be, which is like meditation. I mean, that's what meditation is, besides without the vehicle. What do I have to change? Let's see. All right, so this is procrastination. This is a place of non-action, definitely. What do you need to change? This is about heading into the unknown. So maybe you've stalled that. Maybe you've stalled some of this R&R that you needed in order to move forward. Because the Knight of Pentacles is about new orders. The universe has given you new orders. You got new things to do. You have new assignments, and it's starting out fresh and headed into the unknown. But again, this is a place of non-action. It can be about, the things that you need to change is just about moving forward when need be. But this is also about dedication and work. Ooh, what do I have to change? The Emperor, stubbornness and stupidity. Holy shit, it sounded like my neighbor was going to come through the fucking wall. My goodness. Anyways. So, this is about stubbornness. This is about holding on to your emotions too tightly. This is about a place of, what is this? I mean, look at him. It's pretty self-explanatory. That old toxic masculinity, the old stubbornness that keeps people stuck is being immovable is what has to change. I mean, that says everything about Taurus. What can I change about this? Or, sorry, how can I change? New perspectives. This can be a job change. New perspectives, looking at the perspectives that the grass is not always greener on the other side. It's definitely where you water it. This can be about our physical environment, though. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles is about our material world. So that has to do with everything that we see, touch, taste, hear, and feel. So if it has to do with any of those things, there could be some new energy coming in if you choose to move forward. So how can I change the non-active movement? So stepping back from the picture is going to bring you awareness. Stop holding on to the pride and stubbornness so that you can move forward, because I do show that how can you change this is the Chariot, which is triumphant energy. This is about remembering that feeling of when we accomplish something perfectly in order to complete the task. So this is that sense of accomplishment that we get when we choose this new perspective, this new job, this new avenue in our material world. What do I continue doing? What do you continue doing? So, Two of Wands is figuring out what it is that you want and how you want to shape your world. This is about decisions in order to get you where you need to be. This is about looking out on the horizon and taking it all in to figure out what you want to collect in your life. And then I am showing harmony. This could be harmony within your relationships. This can be harmony within yourself and your mind, within your finances. But again, keeping the harmony and creating harmony is going to propel you forward. But be open-minded, because this is a very fun card. I mean, this is the new beginning and how we're going to put it together. It's all about the brainstorming. You know, you see this little truck down there with the little surfboard and the world, and looking out into the horizon. I mean, anything is possible. So being optimistic too. So what will change if you decide to take the next step? Wishes granted, hope fulfilled, dreams happening. This is about finding a new side of yourself as well. This is about self-discovery and this silent power that will come about once you figure out everything that you need in order to move forward. This is strength. You become stronger because of this. All right, so let's get some advice from your guides. All right, first one, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So things come up so that we can see them more clearly. This too shall pass is what I'm hearing with this. So there might be the need to step back and to rest in order to move forward, so that you can realize what's most important. What are the foundations of things? You know, what are just the loud noise and the chaos that keeps us distracted? This is a phase and cycle for you. This is something that looks like it's very, very important in your process. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. So it does look like there's some more prayer to tell them what you want. Tell them what you want. What is it? Once you figure that out, pray about it. Mother Mary, that came up in the last one. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. That's a really big one. This Libra new moon is about seeing people's other perspectives. The need to always be right is can be a mental illness. So be careful. Figure out why your emotions are needing to defend themselves. Why are you triggered? Why is it that nobody has power over you just because they see a different perspective? It doesn't even mean that you're right or wrong. It just means that you don't want to put energy into the argument. It really doesn't matter who's right or wrong. It really doesn't. At the end of the day, what matters to you is important in the sense that nobody might even know what those things are because they're so sacred to you that you don't need to speak about them to anyone else. Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. So this is something that Taurus is probably really good at, is staying grounded. If you need to go on a hike, if you need to go out and enjoy the fall weather and the colors that are around, pumpkin patches, all of these beautiful things, it's saying that being connected to the earth and nature and the quiet things, going camping before it gets, the weather gets too ugly, that is what's going to be important here. So there is your messages, Taurus. I hope that resonated with you, and I will see you. Hello, Gemini gods and goddesses. How are you? We are going to do a next step reading. Like always, this may not resonate with everyone. Please check your sun, moon, and rising. Share the love, guys. Share the love. Let's get these messages out to everyone. So sorry if you can hear my neighbor. It sounds like a fucking herd of elephants is over there. So, sorry if you hear any of that. I'm going to put in some background music into these videos so that hopefully we don't hear it. But I'm pretty sure they tried coming through the wall in Taurus's video. So let's see what your next step is, Gemini. All right, what is my next step? So I don't know why I pulled a shadow card. I don't usually pull a shadow card for this spread, but it is judgment. So there is the release. This is the wake up call. This is the do or die moment, adapt or die. What is my next step? Death and rebirth. So it looks like there needs to be a total transformation of you and your life and the way that you want to live it. Love begins when you choose to transform. So there is this new connection between spirit and the life and yourself is really what it's really saying. But you're going to start being filled more with spirit than you ever have. These Ace of Cups can be about relationships with ourselves, with God, and with other people. So there just might be an overhaul, a renovation within that area of your life. What do I have to change? Well, trapped in fear. Fear, fear, fear. What if, what if, what if? Get out of fear. Fear is a liar. And then I do see the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups can be about overindulgence. It can be about addiction sometimes, not all the time. But it's mainly in gluttony. So food, eating unhealthy, or if it isn't that, it looks like what you have to change is once you get out of fear, everything will fall into place. Everything will make itself clear to you. Once you eliminate fear from the plan, then you just have the plan and you have the motivation to move forward. All right, so how can I change this? Okay, so stop thinking about anything that hasn't worked out. Stop thinking about the past. Stop thinking about your stories. It's looking like you're focused on the disappointments and focused on the resentments, focused on, this can be a very victim mentality. We're not victims. I think, like I've said this before, the only people who are, victims are children. and you're not a child anymore because I have 18 or older on my videos. So, passion ignited. So you need to go after the things that light your passion. And who gives a fuck what happened about the past? That's how you're going to change it. Who gives a flip? Okay, what can I continue doing? And this is looking like this is going towards your legacy. This can be letting go of family legacy, family lineage, family trauma. Completely separating yourself to be a sovereign being, to relish in the fact of where you come from. Again, this is a place of when you are sovereign, you let go of the victim mentality. You are, you know, we choose our lives before we come here. You chose the pain. It's not anyone's fault but yours. So, rejoice and celebration. So these cards, both, everyone's celebrating. Everyone is celebrating. So this is about looking at the real bright side of things, the positives to life, and that is what's going to get you through this death and rebirth, this moment of this revelation moment. If you choose to take this step, how will your life change? Do it, man. Do it. Or woman. I see the King of Wands here, so that's why I said man. The King of Wands is someone who is fearless, who moves forward, who sets himself up. He doesn't always think of others, which is fine, because it looks like at this point you just need to do the things that make you happy and go for it. Be fearless. All right, so let's get some advice from your guides. So heart awakenings, that's the Ace of Wands. This is right below that. Awaken to acceptance and awaken to divine love. Give and receive in balance. Lady Nada. So allow the love in. This death and rebirth within your heart is going to change your whole perspective on things. Love makes life a whole lot easier, and it's always going to start from you first. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So faith, having faith. Being trapped in fear, so having faith and love is really the opposite of trapped in fear. So you just got to get yourself there. Phases and cycles. There is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Judgment. Revealed and released. This is a cycle for you. This is a test. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Awakening presence. So you are having this heart awakening. Pass the test. It all starts with you. It all starts with you. So, Gemini, I hope that this resonated, and I will. Hello, Cancer gods and goddesses. How are you? So, we're going to talk about your next step. What is your next step? This reading may not resonate with everyone, so please check your sun, moon, and rising. Share the love, guys. Share the love. Share the videos. Like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell. My first card out. messed up. Alright, it is what it is. I'm going to just roll with it because it was obviously meant to happen, but I was... Oh, goodness. All right, so what is my next step? So this looks like there is some self-love and awareness. There is the rebirth of, could be child, could be children, could be family. I mean, Cancer is the house and home of the home. And it looks like there needs to be a little bit more awareness of what you are doing. So make sure that you're loving yourself, you're treating yourself. Any ideas that you're rebirthing, please don't self-sabotage those. Pay attention to what you are doing, making sure that you're putting your honesty into that. What do I have to change? Okay, so this is definitely a family, home-oriented reading. It looks like there is foundation and achievements and family, the legacy, of the ones that come before us and after us. There is that wealth and achievement. It is about generational stuff, and it is about soul growth on a spiritual level. But these foundation and achievements, what do you have to change? It looks like the very core of your home life, your family life. Wow, this is so fourth house oriented. This is crazy. There needs to be kind of like an overhaul within the family. How can I change this? So this does show about going in and seeking the wisdom through your intuition. This is about the guru within, really. This is about taking the steps needed to grow, and it does show me that there is this is interesting. How can I change this? Through recognition and reward. So you will be rewarded if you seek the truth, and it's going to come from inside about this family issue. All right, what do I continue doing to make things probably better? Movement, choices, and decisions. So you need to figure out what's best for you. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. At the end of your life, you don't want to be saying that you lived your life for others. So is it money? Is it love? Is it a more of an organic life? Is it more work-oriented? What is it? Because this is about those decisions, about what path you're about to take. So you really need to reevaluate that. Keep looking at those things. Keep really recognizing it, because it does say what you need to continue doing is soul searching. Interesting. How my life will change. Okay, so Cancers tend to be, they cannot move on from the past very well, and they just continue to be a dead horse. They are very sentimental creatures, despite the red flags, despite the facts. This is showing me that how it will change your life if you choose to take this next step. This idea of home for you and the soul searching that's required in order to change you is that you will be able to move on with mental determination. You'll be more clear. You'll be stronger. I mean, at the Queen of Swords highest, Not saying that swords are always the best suits in mind, but it does show me that this is a strong enough, having the strength and the mental determination to move forward without allowing yourself to be left behind in these last steps. Yeah. All right, so let's see some advice from your guides. All right, so we see awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So definitely ask for that protection. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So again, that's under these family cards here. It might be coming from your mother. Interesting. It could be, it doesn't have to be your mother. It could be grandmas and aunts and other people who came before you, grandmas. Yeah, this is a time for healing the family, breaking away. It does show me that there is triumphant success if you choose to do that. This is mental determination. This is a new beginning within the mind. This is epiphanies, new ideas. This is those aha moments. Prayer and contemplation. So praying the right things to the right deities or gods or goddesses or whatever. It just says to connect with heaven, and you shall ask and you shall receive. So this is coming from, this is a very spiritual reading. It's a very spiritual reading. Well, Cancer, I hope that that resonated with you. So this is me signing out. I hope to see you. Hello, Leos, gods and goddesses. How are you? I am SerenaAurora. If you haven't ever been here, please share the love, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell. We're going to talk about your next step. What is necessary? Now, this reading may not resonate with everyone, so please check your sun, moon, and rising. So, let's get started. Let's get started, guys. All right, so what is your next step? Oh my God, like, is this like the 4th reading in a row I've gotten awareness in that same spot? That's insane. So it looks like the Two of Cups can be about relationships of all kinds, family, platonic, friends, and lovers. So this can also be spiritual. So having that marriage of spirit connection, having an actual relationship with God. This can be about a very personal relationship. There needs to be some awareness around these relationships. What do I have to change? Solar plexus has to do with confidence. It has to do with the I know, knowing who you are and what you want. This is a very powerful energy center for a lot of people. And it does say that the Four of Wands is about stability. 4s are about foundations, but these are celebrations of milestones. So this can be coming together with like minds. This can be having 4 legs on the table, that stability, that security. This can also be about marriage and committed relationships. How can I change this? Balance is going to be a huge one. Truth, the truth of the matter. This can be about fairness and equality. This card always speaks to the feather and the heart weighing out at the end of our lives, because it looks like this is confining you and disrupting you. So how can you change this? You got to get out of this type of energy, being so closed off, being maybe rigid in your mind. But this is, I think this is the Tower in the Rider-Waite. So this is about a radical change and a wake up, an illumination of things. I mean, we just had this Libra new moon, and that Justice card speaks to that pretty heavily. What can I continue doing? Good. Be happy. Bringing happiness, illuminating, youthful spirit and vitality. This is about, you know, sun goddess and sun worship. Material harvest. So it looks like what you can continue doing is working and creating the things that you love doing, that bring you food and money and clean water and clothes and shelter. Those are those things that you can keep going after, and those are those things that are going to bring you the most happiness. If you choose to do all of this, what will happen? How will your life change if you choose to take those steps? High Priestess. The gaining of esoteric wisdom and knowledge. The Torah. Biblical type of education and information. This is about spirit, being directly connected to spirit. This is a highly evolved person. And how will it change is you will be able to use that throat chakra. Your communication through spirit is going to whoop. So I might be talking to a reader here. Now again, self-made woman. I don't usually pull a shadow card, but I didn't even realize I did. And that is someone who creates their own life and their own business. So let's get some advice from your guides. All right, so Lord Ganesha, so infinite abundance. So again, I'm getting an abundance card. Obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. So I would say that this is about a connection with spirit, big time. Marrying yourself to spirit. I mean, I'm sure I'm not talking to any nuns here or any future nuns, but you can be married to spirit and move forward that way. Gaia, Earth connection, being mindful of the planet, coming back to Earth and staying grounded. Say hello to Aphrodite. Being mindful of the planet is always important. Just treating things with respect. So I am seeing hope here, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So things are getting ready to change for you. Things are really getting ready to change. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. Amethyst. So amethyst might be something you need to carry. Here's hope. I have to show these cards. They're just too beautiful not to. All right. I hope that that resonated with you, and I will... Hello, Virgo gods and goddesses. So I started the video and someone called me, so it interrupted. So I had to put it on Do Not Disturb. So we're going to ask about what your next step is. This is the next step in the process. I've already have most of these shuffled. If you haven't ever been here before, welcome to my little corner of the universe. My name is SerenaAurora. Please share the love, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell. And this reading may not resonate with everyone, so make sure to check your sun, moon, and rising. So let's see. Next step. I am pulling some advice from your guides right now, and we will go over the rest in a second. So what is my next step? It looks like there needs to be a practical approach here. There needs to be a down-to-earth approach about connecting with your heart chakra. So the heart chakra deals with love. It really is the center of everything within the body and all the meridians. It is what makes, it's the whole purpose of why we are human. So connect with your heart, connect with the things that are practical, that are essential. You know, being more reserved, being more genuine, laid back, calm is really what that is speaking to. Now, the King of Pentacles is about decisions that might advance them in their career or in their material world. The King of Pentacles does have a very deep spiritual aspect to them. But this is speaking to, I think, like old soul type connections and old soul wisdom. So what do you got to change? Funny. Ace of Cups. So love begins. This, it looks like you need to connect with, the love maybe in your, it can be really any relationship. It can be friends, family, romantic, or spirit. I mean, we always seem to leave that connection out. They always get the very last bits of us. And we always work on, you know, these human relationships. But this is a heart awakening. So that would be why I seen that heart chakra there. Four of Swords is about stepping back from the situation. This can be about sleep and rest. Meditation, prayer, for some reason scripture's coming up, but this is a very still place to reside in. I do see that her heart is, her heart is laying beside her. So there is this string connected to her heart all around her. And I think that this has to do with that heart healing. It looks like you, Virgo, Virgos tend to be more rigid and logical in their thinking. They can accept, spirituality and things like that, but they usually come up as like the Queen of Swords. So it's very hard for them to become vulnerable and connect with their feelings. How can I change this? So take the risk and take the leap, do something new, change your life, change your routine, make a new resolution on what you're going to be and how you're going to grow. What they are telling me is that there are aspects of you that want to grow, and you just need to dedicate yourself to those things. So this can be about the tribe. I do think it is, because the next one, I do see the tribe that you leave behind. But this card definitely is about hard work and determination, teamwork, cooperation. This can be about our soul tribe, not just our family tribe. But this card is a slow moving energy. They're building or working on a project together that takes time, it takes patience, and it takes dedication. So there needs to be a dedication to the new beginning. Now, what do I continue doing? So this is that card. So this is about leaving things behind in order to pursue your dreams and your success. And this is a very sovereign card. This person isn't surrounded by people in their lives, but sometimes we got to do that. Sometimes we got to break away in order to make the changes that we need to do. So it does say stand your ground. So you need to get super focused about what you want to continue doing. And that means that you need to invest in yourself. How your life will change if you choose to take these steps. It looks like I'm not getting positive cards here, and that is going to show me that there is a warning here that if you do not change, you will end up being envious of other people, of other lifestyles, of abundance and prosperity that people might have, and you're really going to regret it. You're going to be in a place of regret. So I think they're kind of giving you maybe what will happen if you don't get your ish together. All right, advice from your guides. I cannot pronounce that, and I'm very sorry. Baba Ahi, Mahavatar, Baba Ahi. I don't know. Soul expression. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So these dots are being connected through your heart. Through your heart development. Heart meditations are going to be very important. Heart chakra bowls, music that's attuned to the heart chakra, wearing green, eating green, being more loving and kind, telling yourself I love you, telling other people that you love them. Now it does say that Lord Ganesha is here. So again, I see soul expansion, and I do see some wealth cards here. But I also see that obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. So things are being removed from your life on purpose. Archangel Michael, he's my man. He is my man. This guy's always with me. Trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels, stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So I tell all my clients to ask Archangel Michael to cut all cords that are not for your best and highest good, to heal those cords so that neither party feels ill, to ask for extra protection against the energy that might be taken away from you or given away that is not for everyone's best and highest good. Archangel Michael's pretty good for that, but just know that he is protecting you. You are protecting. And I think this is Kronos. Life force, express your driving passion, sensual and sexual powers are increased. That's pretty much what Virgos are about. I've not yet met a Virgo who isn't extremely hypersexual. So yeah, express it in all of its ways though. I mean, sensual it can go into art, it can go into food, it can go into, you know, your five senses, and then the sexual powers are increased. So the passion can go into projects, it can go into relationships, it can go into, if you know how to do Kundalini meditations, that's where that's good too, which helps clear out a lot of blockages. So, Virgo, I hope that this resonated with you, and I will... Libra, gods and goddesses, how are you? If you haven't ever been here before, my name is SerenaAurora. Welcome to my little corner of the universe. So, we're going to talk about your next step today. And remember, this may not resonate with everyone, so please check your sun, moon, and your rising. Also, share the love, guys. Share the love. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, all of those beautiful things that are free 99. So let's see. What is Libra's next step? Okay, so first position up is, what is my next step? And this is about leaving behind the emotional connections and experiences that no longer serve your best and highest good. 8s are a very infinite energy. They are about creation itself. And you don't have to be attached to the things that just aren't aligned with who you are, that don't represent who you want to be, or the lifestyle that you want to live, or the voice that you want to use. So leave it behind, move on. And it is saying that that's going to take standing your ground. It's going to take persistence. It's going to take putting your foot down. What do I have to change? You need to choose, and choose wisely. You need to make sound decisions that are wise and that bring you something fruitful, that bring you success, that bring you ease and effortlessness. Don't be distracted by the illusions, by the pretty things, by the sparkly things. Choose things that are actually realistic. Choose things that are founded on some type of foundation, that you have something to stand on. And this is definitely about moving forward. And it does tell me that, you know, don't make impulsive decisions. How can you change this? This is about a space of this is another card that is about standing your ground. It can quite literally be about meditation and things, but it is about being in your center and not allowing anyone to take you from that. It does look like, how can you change this? This has to do with heartache and loss, so you need to heal. And healing might come through meditation and prayer. It might come through letting go and moving away from things, and moving away from perspectives and paradigms that just don't align with this person that you actually see that you want to be. What can you continue doing? This is a heart awakening. This is a new beginning. This is the slate cleaned within your heart and your passions. This does allow yourself to be emotional and flowing. It does allow yourself to be human. Humans have emotions. I mean, besides the sociopaths and psychopaths, you know. But, oh, and narcissists. I think they have feelings. They're just a little bit more manipulative. But, this is about delving deep into the psyche. This is about using those psychic powers. This is about connecting with the moon if you are seeking out that feminine side of yourself. It is about connecting with the moon. Any moon goddesses are going to be important too. This is about the subconscious, but it's also about the left and right brain. It's about masculine and feminine. It's about the dark. It's about the light. But allowing yourself to fall into those things are going to be important, because through love, you know, you're not going to be able to see the steps. This is a very spiritual path. This is a very inward path. So if you choose to take those steps, what is it going to change in your life? It's not a good combo, so I'm going to assume that this is what you're going to be leaving behind. So if you choose wisely and you choose to leave the pain and the chaos and any drama and any of your stories that have made you who you are, if you choose to leave those things behind, I do show that this can be a place of taking your power back and being mentally determined. How this will change your life: you'll have more clarity. You'll be able to make wise decisions about your life. Now, this also can stand about the person that you might be leaving behind. This combination together, funny that I talk about narcissists, psychopaths, and sociopaths, because this is a really good combination for that. So if it isn't you leaving someone behind that may have been abusive or just a shitbag, it just could be that you are gaining the higher ideals of these archetypes, because not every single person within this archetype is mentally ill, but that's at its lowest. I mean, it does happen actually quite frequently in some of the readings that I do for my clients. So this is going to be a place from allowing your emotions to be felt, but controlling them. So not becoming out of control, not being over controlling, not trying to control the people around you. This is a place of, at its highest, can be looking at the facts, being mentally determined. It can be a very brash personality, but to some people this seems very, very harsh. So pick which one feels good to you. And if you need therapy, always seek it out. So we are going to look at, this can also be about how this will change your life. This can be a father card too. So you might be leaving behind some connections that have to do with any masculine figures in your life. So let's get some advice from your spirit guides. Okay, good. So the advice is good. Humanity and benevolence. Faith. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. So you want to reside in the light. You want to reside in a place of compassion. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So again, healing is hard, so take one step at a time. It is what it is. Once we've worked on our karma, once we've let go of everything we talked about previously, we can move into a more a state of abundance and prosperity, a state of peace inside of ourselves. Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Kali is a beautiful goddess. She is very connected. I'm sorry, I have like a cat hair on my face and I can't get it off. She really is about destruction and getting rid of anything that's toxic. She can be very liberating once it's been lifted from your life. She helps you face fear. So phases and cycles, there is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So this is the advice from your guides. I hope that resonated with you, Libra. And I will... Hello, Scorpio gods and goddesses. How are you? So I am coming in with a next step reading, and we're going to see how that pans out for you. If you haven't ever been here before, I am SerenaAurora. Welcome to my little corner of the universe. Share the love, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, share the love. And let's see. Let's just get into it. All right, so What is the actual next step? This is about starting a new adventure. It is about messages of inspiration. This is about having a good attitude. And spiritual union. So spiritual union within ourselves, the masculine, the feminine. This can be spiritual union in a relationship, but this can also be a spiritual union just with God, you know. This spiritual union usually doesn't fail us the way humans do. All right, what do you need to change? Moving forward, so fast forward moving energy. This can be about incoming messages, but then I see it with the waiting game. So it looks like waiting and listening for those messages is going to be important, but also waiting for the right time to move forward. So what do I have to change? This is really speaking to is to stop waiting. How can I change this? So it looks like just actually choosing. You just need to make a decision. You just need to choose wisely. Don't be attracted to the sparkliness or the dream and fantasy of it. Make sure that any decisions that you choose to make has something in which you can stand upon. Make wise decisions. You know, make sure that you can afford it or handle it or travel to it or, you know, connect with it, whatever it is. Now, this is a very stable energy. This is stability. This is foundations. This is integrity. So you want to make sure that what you're choosing has that integrity to not fall apart. What do I continue doing? Right now, these are the same in and of itself. The Chariot is about moving forward, and I have the moving on. So that's very, very, very direct. What do I continue doing? Keep moving forward. Put the blinders on, keep moving forward. Doesn't matter. How your life will change if you choose to do all of these things. It looks like you're going to move away from discontent and boredom, and you're going to move into a happy, harmonious way of living. And it looks like you will have your own little family in your own way. This can be about wealth. This can be about legacy. This can be about soul growth on a lineage point of view. But the Ten of Pentacles is an ending of some kind too. So it can be the ending of this chapter that was in your life. So let's see what your advice from your guides are. Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realms. So, spiritual union. So they are saying that you need to connect with spirit. It does look like that you're going to get some really good insight and some wisdom on what it is that you need to do. Venus is obviously about understanding and love, but you are receiving downloads. So don't think you're alone. Light activation, shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So this is speaking to the light activation and the downloads. You're going through some major spiritual awakenings, some revelations, I mean. So it says that your guidance, internal guidance, is coming through. Listen to it. Hilarion, divine healing, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So honor your sensitivity. Honor who you are. The Miriam, sacred vision, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So this comes to mind that, you know, there's probably some relationships that you need to heal from, or some pain, but just let it go. Let it go. It looks like you've got some divine intervention coming, some blessings on your way, and I know it's all going to work out for the best. So, Scorpio, I hope that that resonated with you, and Sagittarius, gods and goddesses, how are you? I am wonderful. So, we're going to be talking about your next step, and if you haven't ever been here before, my name is SerenaAurora. Welcome to my little corner of the universe. We do a lot of self-growth on my channel. This reading may not resonate with everyone, so please check your sun, moon, and rising within your birth chart, and share the love, guys. Share the love. Like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell. All right, so what is Sag's next step? All right, so actually, what is the next step? The next step is actually charging forward, chasing your dreams. Actually, you know, this is a very action-oriented card. It can be a little bit aggressive, so make sure you got, you know, your ducks in a row before you move forward. Material harvest, so start moving towards those things that create prosperity and money in your life and bring you food and shelter, and looks like there's water in here, things that truly matter. But the material harvest is the material world. This can be anything that helps you prosper in your human journey. All right, what do I have to change? It looks like there's a union of some sort. So this can be relationship with yourself. It can be with God. It can be with spirit. It can be in your relationships, your friends and family. But the fact that I see solitude here and a temple there, or that pillar of light connected to the sky, I know that you find some type of solitude through the union of spirit, and it needs to be solitude and silence. So I think that what do you need to change? I think that adding more of that to your life is going to bring you a place of peace, peace of mind. How can you change this? So how can you incorporate more into your life? So it looks like this, letting go of this stance, is what's necessary. So you're tired, you've been standing up for a while, you've been working and fighting, and it looks like you need to let go of the fight, and you need to emotionally withdraw yourself from those things that require you to fight. What do I continue doing? So what can you do? So reminiscing, friendships, and caring relationships are going to be very, very important to you. And then the King of Wands, so adding some adventure to your life. So that this can be travel. This can be those things that are action oriented. So whether it's hiking or some type of sport or exercise, but traveling is really coming to mind. This is also, I see animals in the background, so there might be a love for animals. But this, you know, connecting with your own hobbies and activities that you enjoy doing are going to get you through this time. So what's going to happen if you choose to take all of those steps that I said before? And it looks like you're going to come to a place of growth. of fertility. This is the Empress. So this is about abundance and luxury. This is about prosperity. This is about enjoying your five senses and having the luxury of all of those things, being able to enjoy your senses. You will no longer be confused if you can go into solitude and connect with yourself and connect with God. It looks like the outside chaos is what causes the cloud in your mind. So let's see. Let's see what some advice from your guides will be. First one, Krishna, devotion, God in and of itself. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So there is that commitment there to spirit, to solitude, that's going to bring you, that happiness and the more clear mind. Increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So again, a very spiritual card. Oh my goodness, over and over again. Okay, so Odin, psychic insight, your third eye is open. Seek truth for what is, follow your intuition. And Lord Ganesha, so obstacles are being removed from your life. So this is the advice, is that spiritual support and connection is there for you. So ask for help. Connect with them, commune with them, get to know them just like you know your mom and your dad and your sisters and your brothers. Really connect with that time in solitude, and that's how you are going to be and feel more connected to Source, God, Creator, Energy, Universe, whatever it is that you call it. So, Sag, I hope that this resonated with you. Why, hello, Capricorn, gods and goddesses. How are you? If you haven't ever been here before, my name is SerenaAurora. Welcome to my little corner of the universe. This reading may not resonate with everyone. Please check your sun, moon, and rising. Also, share the love, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell. Do all of those things. So let's see what your next step is, Cappy. Alright, so what is the actual step that needs to be taken? So it does show me the Tower. This is disruption. 360-degree change all around, a demolish of the old and the building of a new, which can be really beautiful if you look at it as a renovation. And moving forward, fast forward moving. So the next step is to actually get rid of everything that no longer needs to exist in your life that isn't aligned with you. So this can also be spiritual illumination. This can be fast awakening of spirituality as well. What do I have to change? It looks like you need to stop waiting around. Stop waiting around and make a fucking decision. This card used to come up in a reading of mine for someone that refused to choose me. And this was before I was married. And but this card always comes up when someone refuses to choose. They refuse to choose, and they don't want to take off their blindfold, and they don't want to be held responsible for the consequences of their actions about committing to something. But it looks like what you need to change is stop being so complacent. All right, how can I change this? It looks like there needs to be commitment, actually doing it, actually moving forward, taking the action and the steps in order to make things happen. But make sure that you're doing it with awareness. This is the High Priestess, and she is using spiritual knowledge to move forward. She has all the answers to the universe, everything. So she is connecting with that intuition inside. What do you need to, you're going to feel better if you connect and actually create a committed relationship with Source to be able to make those decisions. Now, if this is just about moving forward in general, just use your intuition. I mean, I do see some moving forward cards here, 2 of them. And 2, yeah, you need to make some decisions. What do I continue doing? What do you continue doing? And it's okay. So it does show me that a heart awakening and connecting to your heart. If this is a new relationship, continue engaging in it. And it shows me that prosperity begins. So I see 2 hands there. And I see growth and I see roots. We have peaches and butterflies there. So this is a place of happy, healthy growth. And I would say that prosperity of the heart is what begins. So that's what you need to continue doing. So what happens to you if you actually decide to speak up and do what you want to do? Just choose something. Just choose something and go forward. You can always go back to what you were doing. It's not like you're stuck if you make a decision. If you make a decision and commit to moving forward and start connecting with your intuition and not the opinions and beliefs of others, you start speaking your truth. So you have a more stable connection to your truth, and you don't mind speaking it with not even caring if it hurts people's feelings. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't participate in it. This is an energy of it can be a very protective energy, but also it is about connecting inward. If I remember right, I love this. I can't remember the shadow to this card. Oh my gosh, it's stuck. I love the explanation to this one. Defending yourself, being attacked, being misunderstood. But if it's coming from the light, that's when you're grounding and protecting yourself, movement and growth, creative innovation, remaining ahead, feeling vulnerable, a sign to continue to share your ideas and self-expression. So that's why those go together so well. So you're either going to be in a place of defending yourself or expressing yourself. That's what this throat chakra is about, is expressing yourself. And you're going to feel good about it. It's going to feel good to you to do those things. So let's see, Capricorn. All right, advice from your guides. Awakening presence, the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So there's that word protection again. That's going to be very important for you. Make sure to ask for it. Call to action, take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember the love has no boundaries. So sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. And Horus, cosmic gateway, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So remember that you're manifesting things through your thoughts. You have the ability to create whatever future that you want. But again, you can't expect for these things just to magically happen in your life. There is some sort of action here down on the planet Earth that we have to do. We can manifest everything we want. The opportunities can be presented to us, but again, we have to take them. So make up your mind, figure out what it is that you want to do, and go ahead and move forward. Make a decision, Cappy. So I hope that that resonated with you, and I will... Aqua, how are you? I am coming in with the next step reading. If you haven't ever been here before, my name is SerenaAurora. Please share the love, like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell. This reading may not resonate with everyone. Please check your sun, moon, and your rising. So let's see what your next step is, Aqua. Right, what is the actual next step that you need to take? So it looks like there is a moment of pause right now, but you need to be still enough to figure out the things that light your passion. So this can be a place of enlightenment. This can be a place of just hanging out, going with the flow. This can be a place of gaining knowledge with some sort of sacrifice. This is connecting to the 4 elements. But this is a very still energy. Now move with the next step is the things that passion, you know, is ignited within you. What do I have to change? Oh God, so many people are getting the waiting game. Stop just waiting for it. And stop, you know, overworking yourself and focusing on these other things. So it looks like this person is tired. They are still standing and they're still fighting, but again, that's just keeping them waiting. So it's like you're on the hamster wheel. How can I change this? So new beginnings, taking risks, taking the leap of faith, having that innocence and wonder, putting on the rose-colored glasses, thinking about the good, not the bad. But this, I mean, you do see that stepping out into a new world is part of this. And connecting with supportive people. This is about the Trinity as well. So this can be whatever Trinity it is, if it's husband, wife, child, if it's God, you know, your higher self and you, if it's whatever it is. This is about connecting with those supportive people. Celebration. So how can you change this is by just celebrating the new beginning, that you even have the opportunity to have a new beginning, that is a blessing in and of itself. What do I continue doing? So it looks like working towards this can be a card of conformity, but I think that this ultimately is about working towards a higher ideal and a higher wisdom. This card is always directly connected to the High Priestess. So there is this inner knowledge within, this inner wisdom that the Hierophant always reaches for. But it's about that inner guru, that wisdom. What can you continue doing? Keep creating these foundations and these achievements. Keep working towards the achievements in your life, whether that's a family or a home. Don't give up. Keep putting the energy towards that. How your life will be changed if you continue to take this next step. So it does look like it frees you open. It frees everything open in order for you to move forward, and it is a triumphant success. This is mental determination. This is new ideas and epiphanies. This is aha moments. This is a place of clarity. So you will become really clear on what it is that you want to do with your life. So let's see. What is the advice from your guides? Increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So definitely go within. Facing your own fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So Kali. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So divine healing. Just honor who you are and your abilities, skills, talents. Care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved and offer a helping hand. All right. I hope that resonated with you. Yeah. Pisces, gods and goddesses, how are you? I am well. If you haven't ever been here before, I am SerenaAurora. Welcome to my little corner of the universe. We are going to be doing next step readings today. If you haven't ever been here before, please share the love, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell. This may not resonate with everyone, so please check your sun, moon, and rising. So let's see, Pisces. All right, so what is the actual next step? To face your shadow. So the shadow is necessary. We always need this space of positive and negative in order to be able to see and appreciate the light. We need to have those moments of lows in order to appreciate the highs. We need the contrasts. But if you have any underlying triggers, there needs to be this a deep look at those things and to heal those things, to get rid of those things. The Queen of Wands. So what is the next step? The Queen of Wands is fearless. She is a witch. She does delve into magic and things of that nature. She does know how to manifest things within her realm. So it looks like there needs to be just some shadow work done through spirituality. She's fearless though. She really is fearless. What do I have to change? You need to make a decision. Blindfolding yourself is not helpful. It is not helpful at all. Choosing to be in denial or cognitive dissonance is not going to get you anywhere. So you need to give yourself a little party by taking off that blindfold. You need to get excited about being fully aware of what's going on and about committing to something so that you can continue planning it, that you can brainstorm and fantasize and dream about it. how can I change this? So how are you going to change this waiting game, this refusal to make a decision? And it looks like there is stability found through connecting through your crown chakra, and this can be connecting to spirit. This is developing your intuition, but it really is creating that intimate relationship with Source, God, Creator, Energy, whatever you call it. The Four of Wands here is indicating to me that there is needs to be more stability. It needs to be more committed and more consistent. There needs to be some joy put back into this. What do I continue doing? Keep moving forward. Think about the good. Don't think about the bad. Keep that childhood innocence. Take a risk. Take the leap. And allow yourself to make the decisions about your future and the energy connections in the future. How my life will change if I choose to make that decision. So it will look like you are moving forward. You will move forward very quickly and bounce back from the obstacles and challenges. So if you choose to do that, you will leave behind those things very quickly, very easily, if you choose the new beginning. Now, the Lover's card can be about love and, unity. You can choose to do that if you are looking for a relationship, but it really is about the energy connections of two people, the polarities, the masculine, the feminine, and all of those things. So let's see. This can also be about the shadow of your decisions, making bad decisions. So having the fear of making decisions now. But they're saying that's just silliness, and you just need to go ahead and continue to make decisions and stop looking at them as failures and mistakes. You just look at them as lessons. All right, what is the advice from your guides? So I am seeing Radha, the soul flame, rediscover the lost part of yourself, experience relationship, harmony, and healing. So it could be that that new beginning within your love life, or the decisions that you make. It's that creating harmony and healing. And the discovery, this lost part of yourself, is the Queen of Wands. It could be that you are in the shadow right now. You are living from a place of the shadow. All right, so focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. And phases and cycles. This is just a phase and a cycle for you, so you don't have to be worried. Let the illusion go. There's a new beginning with every ending. This too shall pass, my friend. So, Pisces, I hope that resonated with you. And hello, Aries gods and goddesses. How are you guys? So, today we are going to be talking about your next step. This reading may not resonate with everyone. Please check your sun, moon, rising. Share the love, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, and let's get started. Let's see. So what is the next step? right, so what is the next step, Aries? So first off, I am seeing the Page of Swords, which is a messenger of words, whether this is through technology, communication, letters, books. This is a card of walking on eggshells. She is walking on a sword there, barefoot. And this looks like this is a place of research. So what is your next step? Definitely through research. What I'm getting also is that there's discontent and boredom. So we want to look for the things that are opposite of this. Things that bring us to life, things that intrigue us, things that interest us, things that are long-standing. And it just could be because you are bored now and you're wanting to change your future, change your life, change your lifestyle, change what you eat, where you live, who you hang out with. What do I have to change? So I am seeing the Hangman here. This is this definitely speaks to like the card of Odin in this deck, and Odin gave his left eye in order to receive rune knowledge. And if you don't know what runes are, look them up, Google it. It is about receiving knowledge that brings you to a new level or a new state of being. So I see the research. I see what you have to change is the very part of this card is about just hanging around too much, being too blasé all the time about things. So this could be a form of laziness in a way, but it does show me that there's room for growth here. So what you have to change is by researching for things in your mind. It is showing me that, you know, this card is about the 4 elements. I always say that, but this could be, you know, them telling you to seek out information through spirit just for your own sake. Because this is the Empress, and she is either pregnant or she is birthing something that she can create, as in a business or a project or an idea, or it could be self-love, or it could just be enjoying your 5 senses. But there needs to be a rebirth of this creativity within you. How can you change this? Oh, how can you make changes? Through healing. It looks like you're longing for something here, because they do show disruption. This not healing is causing the disruption. So this is confinement, and this is being stuck in a box. This is not allowing yourself to think outside of a box, a new perspective. Remember, we just had that Libra new moon, and that is about seeing yourself from the outside in, seeing yourself through the eyes of others, so that you can see more clearly and learn how you truly are or how you behave, and seeing it just for exactly what it is. This sadness or this pain is what's causing the disruption. So you have to heal it. You have to heal it if you want to change it. What can you continue doing? Ooh. What can you continue doing is being opportunistic and looking at the possibilities, the things you can create, the things that you can do, the things that you have available to you. You actually need to go after them and stop being jealous. Oops. So I am showing the deception and envy, and this is a disappointment and focusing on the things that haven't worked out. So what can you continue doing? Heal the mind, get rid of the negative thinking, and you are going to be able to go after the things that you're researching. How will your life change if you choose to take this next step? Let's see. I see that there is a lot more stability in your life, a lot more happiness coming together and celebrating a milestone. I do see that your guides are going to be celebrating with you, because I do see the crown chakra here. So this is about that spiritual development. This is that connectedness to spirit. And it looks like, how will it change your life? What happens in spirit always trickles down. So if you have spirit in a very abundant, blessed state, and people are celebrating for you and congratulating you, it's only going to manifest down here on the earth. So if you choose to do the work in order to change your life, that's when things are going to happen for you. And it really looks really beautiful. So let me see about some advice, a little bit more advice from your guides. So Lord Shiva popped out, so that is the masculine. Transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being taken, dance with the universe. I see 𝐴𝑢𝑟𝑎, awakening presence, the universe is with you, wear a cloak of protection and love. That could be asking for extra protection while you're healing. Divine alchemy, holy amethyst, that's a beautiful card. That is a beautiful card. Move beyond your current challenges, focus on what you desire. That's pretty much the synopsis here. Don't focus on the pain, don't focus on the disappointments. Figure out how to do it anyways. Ancestor spirit, connect with your lineage, a family wound or pattern can be healed now. So that's what I was telling you by connecting to spirit in order to find those answers. All right, Aries, I hope that resonated with you, and I will see you soon.